Welcome back, my friends, to Focus on 5, where we're celebrating 70 years of WNEM TV5. Please enjoy this look back at TV5's rich history and legendary broadcasters that made us who we are today.
The tanker Jupiter fire explodes back to life tonight, and some of the gasoline spills into the river.
This tape is just 1 hour old, and it shows some of the Saginaw River on fire after several explosions aboard the Cleveland Line's tanker.
And now you're looking at live pictures of the tanker as it continues burning off what officials say is a 3-inch deep pool of gasoline.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us just when everyone, including officials, thought the Jupiter would go quietly to the salvage yard.
Obviously, it won't, and it appears all the fears about the ship breaking up and sending burning gas into the river are coming to pass. We go live to News 5's Jay Brando with the latest. Jay?
Well, Laura, about 9:12 this evening, the Jupiter rekindled itself, caught fire. So far, 9 explosions on the Jupiter. As you said, 3 inches of gasoline lying along the hull. We don't have any idea, an official tally yet, as to how many gallons of gasoline are on board the Jupiter.
Jay, we heard reports that there were people on the Jupiter when the explosion happened. Any word on that? What do you know about that tonight?
Well, there were several small Coast Guard craft around the area patrolling the boat. There were folks who were on board the vessel earlier today, but we have no confirmation as to any people on board during the explosion. And we are told that the crews who were patrolling the area in those small boats just a short distance away from the Jupiter, we have no reports of any injuries at this time, but we have crews all across the area right now. They were heading back home. They have again been redeployed, and we are gathering up all the information as we can, and we will be presenting that to you as soon as that becomes available.
Okay, Jay, thank you very much. And of course, as Jay had talked about, there are questions tonight about the weather and the role that it's playing in the Jupiter fire.
And to answer those questions, we go to Jim Payton in our Weather Center. Jim?
Well, Jay mentioned the fact that there were some winds blowing from the east, I believe he said. Actually, a large fire, a large flame, will have a certain updraft on its own, just a natural thing. However, as far as Mother Nature is concerned, winds tonight are from absolutely calm to very light. The reason is this. Our state is centered under a big dome of high pressure, cold high pressure. In advance, we had the brisk winds over the weekend that were blowing the smoke away somewhat. And behind that high, as it moves off to our east, winds will swing around more to the south. But absolutely underneath that high, where we are right now, very little wind action. Now, that's a good thing and a bad thing, plus and minus. A lack of wind tonight, well, it means that the flames won't be fanned much, and that's to the good. But on the other side, with weak winds, it means that the smoke will not be as quick to dissipate from the area.
All right, Jim, thank you very much for that unique reference in terms of how this is affecting the people. And of course, the rekindling of the Jupiter is again raising concerns about the safety of the people who live in that area.
That's right. And Angela Miles joins us live now to tell us about the new threat of danger and possible evacuations. Well, Angie, the people who are being evacuated, do you know where they're going? Are there any shelters set up anywhere? Are they staying with friends or relatives? What's the word on that?
Yes, at this point it would just be get out of the marina area and go somewhere else, but not a type of situation where the Red Cross is set up to help anybody out.
Okay, and we'll also check back with our other crews who are in Bay City.
Okay.